So you're about to start 6th grade. Are you excited?
I don't want summer to end.
You don't want summer to end? Who does, right? What's your name?
My name is Brecken Thomas.
Okay. What grade are you, Brecken?
3rd.
3rd grade. Did you ever have any fears on the first day of school?
Not really, other than the fact of what other kids would think, and I was a bit shy, so I didn't like to stand up or be in front of people.
We're calling it the Psalm 27 Food Project because of this verse. I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Though an army may encamp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war may rise against me, in this I will be confident." And this is just a Psalm of David, and he's just basically declaring his confidence by his faith through the Lord. And this project we're doing has a lot to do with kids' confidence, and as a child, going to school and new clothes and things like that helped me be more confident and comfortable. You're about to start 3rd grade. Are you excited? You are? Do you have any fears? The first day of school, when you go to school, do you have any fears?
Yeah.
What are they?
Okay, my teacher's going to be or I'm going to get in trouble and we could go to the principal's office.
So we went to the orphanage today, and it was kind of an eye-opener, because when you think of this, you think of these types of places in a different country, or these kids, homeless kids, like in a different country, but it's crazy how close it is to us, how it's basically like 10 or 15 minutes away from us. And when we went today, we saw the place, and I was thinking, how this is beautiful, that somebody's out there trying to help these kids, but how sad is it that these parents are just leaving them there with nothing, basically.
Your mom would put a new outfit on you for the first day of school, new shoes, new backpack. Did that make you feel better? How do you feel like that made you feel?
Made me feel like very, very clean and extra special and stuff. Like, I always had new clothes, but we just went out and bought us 2 weeks. My brother and sister, 2 weeks of clothes for school, and it was always the best spring. So yeah, it made me feel great.
With that, they basically teach these kids the love of God, that love that God's given us, and give it back to these kids. So these kids realize that there's more to this world than just food.
Like it on the first day of school when you go and you have a new outfit on, you have new shoes and a new backpack. You like having that stuff?
Yeah.
Can you show us your picture of your back to school outfit there? When you go to the first day of school, do you like to have new clothes on, new shoes, and a new backpack?
Yes.
Yeah? How does it make you feel when you have new stuff on? We toured and we saw their closet, Jeanette was saying the first time we shot this, we saw their closet, and they were telling us how it's hit and miss on whether they have the right sizes or not for the children, and so, there's a need for this, and I was going into it thinking, is this really a need, and there is, so I'm super stoked to see what God does, and just to be, it's such a joy just to be able to serve in the community. Do you think that will make kids feel more confident on the first day of school?
I guess I do. Mainly because there's a lot of kids out there that they get new school supplies, new wardrobe, and just a lot of new things, and they like to go to school and talk about them and say, hey, look what I got. And as a child on the other end, I believe that if they were able to do that too, it would make going to school a better place and make them feel more confident about being around other kids and being equal, not feeling like they're lower than someone else.
Okay, so then in James 1:27, God tells us to pure and undefiled religion before God and the Father is this, to visit orphans and widows in their trouble, and to keep oneself unspotted from the world. So basically doing this, we would be doing God's work.
Do you believe that this project will be effective?
Yeah, I actually do. I think this kind of project has needed to be around for a long time. We were talking about it earlier, but there was a girl that I knew once that has always stuck with me. When, even before I was a believer, when I was in 3rd grade, I knew of a girl, and her name was Karina. I probably shouldn't mention her name, but she, my heart went out to her because she didn't have anything, and she came from a family that had no money, and she came to school with no, beaten up shoes and just ratty clothes on and stuff, and the kids didn't make fun of her, and she, the gospel needed to be reached to her some way, somehow, and I think if this would have been around for her, I think it would have been perfect.
What we're going to ask is, we're going to ask $100 if you want to donate towards a child. That'll give their top, their bottoms, and then we really want to focus on getting new tennis shoes. Being in schools last year, just observing for my education, I would see kids with tennis shoes with holes in them and stuff, and I've even had teachers tell me how they've actually had to go buy kids new tennis shoes, and so it'll just be such a blessing. It's so important for us to have good shoes, and the kids run a lot and do all kinds of things, on the playground, so I want to make sure they have a good pair of shoes. So $100 may seem like a lot, but really just pray about it, and see if God provides it. We're going to try to raise $100 for approximately 20 kids, and we know it sounds like a lot, but we just believe that God will provide. We just hope you can be a part of it. If you want to be a part of it, you can contact me. I will give you my email and my phone number, and then also Jeanette's living in Boulder right now, so if you're in Boulder, you can get her the money. We're asking for cash just because it's easier, we're going to try to do it around August 16th or 17th. We're going to go out there and actually visit with the kids, see what they like, make sure if they like Spider-Man, we can get them a Spider-Man shirt, or Justice, we can get them something good to eat. And we're also going to give you the opportunity to come, and if you want to meet the kids, you can meet the kids. Also, if you'd like to shop with us and then take photos to the kids with us, you'll be able to do that. So thank you for listening, and just thank you for all this, those of you who are watching this, for all the support and everything. We're excited to see it.